Hi guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's Wrestle Grind. Yeah, we have replaced what grinds my wrestling gears with Wrestle Grinds. And this is a big massive gripe actually because it's adverts ruining wrestling. Adverts are just getting in the way of quality wrestling, and it's adverts on the USA networks in particular. What are the problem? Obviously we sat through Saturday night's main event and it was like literally after 5 minutes we were going to an ad break. It's just, honestly, it's just too much. Why is this such a thing in America where we've got to have ads that we can't survive without consuming something? Yes, I do get that networks have got to make money off of these shows somehow, and by having all these ad breaks is bringing in mass revenue, but it is literally getting to a point now where it's just ruining particularly for wrestling. It's ruining an experience, it's ruining matches, because we're just constantly shopping and changing from one bit to another, and we're losing our place in the matches. Obviously watching it on YouTube would also go to their ads as well. Granted, they did it as America went to their advertisement. I mean, this was NBC last night, which is part of Peacock and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, this really did grind my wrestling gears, or my wrestle grinds. It was literally just that. I mean, we've noticed this a lot of times with USA Network. They're doing the same with SmackDown, constantly going to adverts. CW Network does the exact same thing with Netflix. Watching on do it with Netflix, I said. I meant NXT. I digress. Anyway, NXT and SmackDown and Raw being on Netflix. Raw's okay because we get things during the ad breaks. We either get an interview or we are staying with the ring entrances. We're not missing anything action-wise. But when it comes to like NXT and SmackDown, we go to these random images of wrestlers and it has Toot the Suit at the bottom. We just get this message off of YouTube saying, "We're sorry, you're at a commercial break." It's annoying. It really is, and it's really just taking that experience away from wrestling. And we saw it at Jay versus Gunter at last year's Saturday night's main event, where if it was last year's or was it earlier this year? Anyway, I digress. The last time before WrestleMania, anyway, that them two fought, it ruined that match. That match just didn't get off the ground. We couldn't get into it as fans, and I feel like the same thing pretty much happened last night at Saturday night's main event. I mean, I think America should take a leaf out of the UK book. We have adverts after every 15 minutes. So a half an hour show would have a break after 15 minutes. So halfway through that show, we'd have a 3-minute break. And then we go back for the last 15 minutes or just less of 15 minutes for the second half of that show. In America, you kind of open your show, go to an advert, then you do the titles. It's so confusing. You do about 5 minutes of the show and then go to another advert. I mean, what the flip is that about? I do get it's different cultures, and I do get that these networks want more money, and that's what fuels all of this. But wrestling on Freeview TV or on the networks, like going nationwide, it's just not working. It don't work to us, the viewers. We want a steady flow. I mean, yeah, I don't think wrestling could work to an ad break system. I don't think you could stop the wrestlers. I mean, it's not about stopping the wrestlers while they're at an advert. It's maybe just the TV executives just do picture in picture for everyone, even YouTube, where we can have the advert playing in the corner. You choose to watch it or not watch it. You're still consuming, but you're still getting the action in the ring. The fact that we were just cutting away from all the action last night was just annoying. And a lot of YouTubers, Wrestling Days has complained about it. Dream Toy Show, I've watched his reaction. He was complaining. It is just annoying. We don't want it. And these are people especially like Grim, who's in America and has to deal with this on a daily basis. It sucks. I mean, I'm like from the UK, obviously, so yeah, we have a bit better structure for our ad breaks. We are as a consumer as much as the Americans are, but yeah, this has got to change. It's for everyone. It needs to, the networks need to just calm down on the ad breaks. I mean, the only exception to the rule here in the UK is when we've got a sporting event, like say the football is on like ITV. We will have quite a few adverts during a half an hour spell during half time. So they will go to 2 ad breaks really close together, just because obviously we're going to have 45 minutes with no ad breaks either side of the first half and second half of the 90 minutes. So yeah, they do utilize that small space there, but it's not a constant thing. But yeah, obviously this is my Wrestle Grinds. It is just advertisements on networks, especially when it comes to wrestling. It sucks. It is bad. It's awful. It takes us away from the wrestling experience. And yeah, I think the show would have been a hell of a lot better last night if we'd have been allowed to watch it properly, without the interruptions, without the constant annoyance of sat there wait. Look, especially on YouTube, when you've got like, thanks for watching. Sorry, we're at a commercial break. I mean, I don't want to see that. That's boring. And it's 3 minutes you have to sit there and watch this grey screen. Or the advertisement for Money in the Bank Saturday night's main event. Sorry, we're at a commercial break. It's boring. And yeah, especially when you're watching this at 1 a.m. in the morning, you're already tired. You do not want these kind of disruptions when you're watching the show, because this is the point where you can fall asleep. This is the point where your attention is going elsewhere. So yeah, I digress. This is terrible. Advertisements from the networks during wrestling shows. Come on, we can calm it down a little bit, surely. But yeah, I do understand that they are all about the money and the consumerism. And obviously this is a big deal in America. Just look at the Super Bowl and how much money that generates for a 30-second advert, which is like billions and billions of pounds. I mean, I don't know what the actual maths of that is, but it's a lot of money what goes into WrestleMania halftime, Super Bowl halftime. Let's get it correct, Dave. I mean, as I choke on my own spit. But yeah, that's my Wrestle Grinds for today. Advertisements in from the networks during wrestling shows. Yes, it's great that you're getting free wrestling, but it totally sucks that they are just ripping us for consumerism, and it's ruining wrestling, full stop. So yeah, that is my Wrestle Gripe. My Wrestle Gripe, but maybe that was a bit better word than Wrestle Grinds. Oh no, I could be changing this again. Oh no, let me know in the comment section what you think of all of this. And I mean, even though I gain money from advertisements from YouTube, that could be quite annoying too. I've heard a lot of people complain during my live streams that they've had to go to an advert. I do apologize for that, because obviously when you monetize YouTube, do slap adverts everywhere in your live streams or on your videos. You probably even just come back from an advert now, as I've just spoke. But yeah, I do get a little bit of pence for that advert, so it is going towards the channel. So just when you get the annoying ad, just think that is going towards the channel at the end of the day. So yeah, not much, but it does help. So yeah, anyway, I digress. I am going to leave it here. This is my Wrestle Grinds. It's adverts on the networks during wrestling shows, even on Netflix, even on YouTube. Yeah, this has got to calm down, because it is a ruin in the show for all of us. Anyway, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time, bye for now.